simple human sense.
Many across mid-Michigan woke up to some wet snow sticking to all of the branches yesterday, but this melted through the day and now everything's kind of back to normal, except that snow has water with it. And now that it's melted, it's refrozen because temperatures are near freezing this morning. Even if you're, say, in Lansing, 35, well, that's just where our sensor is. I can tell you, there's ice on the bridges for sure, because I slipped on my way into work. Just be careful out there. We're going to talk about areas that are going to be worse for cars and where current accidents are being reported. That's coming up as 6 News This Morning continues.
WLNS is here for you with 6 News This Morning.
Good morning, Mid-Michigan. It's Friday, November 22nd. I'm Jorma Duran.
Happy Friday, and I'm Megan Vaselli. Thank you so much for joining us.
6 News is here for you now with this morning's top stories. Well, just when it appeared new buyers might catch a break from inflation, 30-year mortgage interest rates inched back up to nearly 7%.
Yeah, it's the highest level they've reached since July.
One major lender places the figure at 6.84%, up from 6.78% just a week ago. Still, it's lower than the rate from a year ago at this time when 30-year home loans averaged 7.29% interest. Many first-time home buyers tell CBS News the rates are still too high to take the plunge into new home ownership, especially coming just ahead of the holiday season.
Help continues to pour in this morning for the survivors who lost nearly everything when a condo exploded this week in Oakland County.
One day you have everything and the next day you have absolutely nothing and no place to go, and it's tough.
Investigators believe a gas leak may have caused Tuesday's explosion in Orion Township, which badly hurt 2 people and destroyed 18 units. Now a local church is collecting donations for the dozens of people impacted. Victims say the outpouring of assistance is helping to take off the edge a little bit as they find themselves homeless right before Thanksgiving.
You could run, but you can't hide. One man learned that on Wednesday, and we have the new video to prove it. After Van Buren County Sheriff's deputies spotted a wanted suspect behind the wheel of a pickup truck in Paw Paw, and from there the chase was on. With sirens blaring, sheriff's deputies and local cops finally stopped the driver on a dirt road. Earlier in the chase, one officer attempted to puncture a back tire of the man's pickup, but he was able to drive off. Dashcam video released to the public shows the chase lasted about 12 minutes. When the motorist finally comes to a halt, he slowly exits the cab of his truck, staring at several handguns pointed in his direction. No one was hurt.
Prosecutors and police here in Michigan hope that by spreading the word of a new law, we'll see a slowdown in car break-ins and thefts. The new law, now in effect, raises the penalty for motor vehicle theft. Previously, anyone convicted of the felony faced at least 5 years in prison. But back in July, state lawmakers amended that, boosting the penalty to 10 years behind bars. Many Michiganders who've been victimized by such crimes have continued to express their frustration and argue that this new change only works if the thief gets caught.
A major name brand food maker is recalling tens of thousands of 2 of its breakfast favorites sold at Walmarts nationwide, cinnamon rolls and cheese Danish. Jam and jelly maker Ohio-based Smucker's also produces food sold under the Great Value label. The FDA has now ordered thousands of Great Value cinnamon rolls and cheese Danish recalled because they may be contaminated with small bits of plastic. Walmart's already pulled the products from its store shelves. If you think you may have them in your refrigerator, check to see if you're eligible for a refund and throw the food away. 2 Mid-Michigan events that'll officially kick in the holiday season will happen later this evening.
The city of Jackson will hold its 33rd annual Christmas parade downtown, and here in Lansing, it's the 40th annual Silver Bells in the City event.
Yeah, that's right. The yearly tradition will include dozens of floats featuring tens of thousands of twinkling lights. And it's not just a parade that starts at 6 p.m. Mid-Michiganders can enjoy ice skating and pop-up shops. Then, after the Village Electric Light Parade, there will be a drone light show with attendees getting an LED wristband to sync up with a special musical performance. Then it's the lighting of the Capitol Christmas tree, followed by fireworks. The Jackson Christmas Parade also starts at 6 p.m., traveling down Michigan Avenue from Blackstone Street to Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. The 2024 parade theme is Dreaming of a White Christmas.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Yesterday's snow has melted away on the Capitol camera, and the roadways still have a little bit of water on them, possibly even ice. That's because of the heavy snow that fell yesterday. It didn't really affect the roads at the moment, but as it melted, it actually cooled down the ground. And now we're seeing that water that was melted from the snow leading to the chance for ice on the roads. Well, there was a little bit of ice actually on Grand River when I was trying to pull into the station. Now temperatures listed in the mid to low 30s will still be creating these issues, particularly on bridges and overpasses. Be careful out there. We've already had a lot of accidents reported. 127 actually is the worst area this morning to be apparently compared to our accident reports elsewhere. And if you are headed outside, insult to injury, we're getting colder air, so it feels like it's in the 20s. Bruno is just kind of sitting in there looking out at the weather thinking, I don't want to go out in that, but otherwise it's okay. It's not going to be snowing like yesterday. We just have those icy pockets for this morning on the roadways, but that'll melt as temperatures return to the 40s this afternoon. The clouds are here and they're going to stay, and so is the wind, which is gusting up towards 30 miles an hour, but it's not snow, so green paw.
I thought we don't talk about Bruno.
Oh, see, that shows dad brain.
Hey.
Wow, that was good. He's never seen The Lion King,
No.
but he knows that one.
I do.
We've talked about this, and I've never
talked about
seen
this.
Star Wars.
Oh.
Remember,
we're going to have a movie
It was
afternoon.
released when I was in college. I'm not going to go watch The Lion King.
I've never seen the Bruno movie because I don't have kids.
Encanto.
So that's fair.
There it is.
I am a child, so I've seen them all.
That's fair. All right, we're getting the wrap.